Welcome along, SuperCars NZ race fans. Here we are at Miami. Bit of an oval circuit, bit of a road track course on the inside. How are we going, Shane?
Yeah, good, thanks, Wayne. Excited to be here at Homestead Miami Speedway using as you said, the infield road course there. So, looking forward to a nice tight road course with these super powerful V8s.
Yeah, certainly going to be a blast. Love it. And yeah, you're right, believe it or not, Shane. Yeah, straight up on the grid, these guys. What have we got? Div 2, and we are 25 cars on track, so we got enough for a race here at yeah, hometown Miami.
Yeah, and getting gridded up, we've got Quinn Wilson on pole from Chris Uppersuch, Scott McKenzie in third, Brett O'Keefe fourth, Simon Nathan fifth, Derek Lovegrove sixth, Lance Clark seventh, Luke Bradley eighth, Trent Bennett ninth, and Jonathan Turner 10th.
Here we go, and Tim Vork 11th, Dan Turner 12th, James McKenzie 13th, Daniel Johnston 14th, Rodolph Jenkins 15th, Gerald Stonesy Eccleston 16th, Legend Steve Darren 16th, Andrew Johnston always ready to race here at Supercars NZ 18th, Ross Watson 19th, John Lee, John Lee. Yeah, that's interesting. We'll figure that one out later. Mark Price, Dylan Radford, Jono Gibson, Thomas McCall, and James Isherwood busting out the Monster Energy Mustang tonight. Alright, let's have a look at this, eh?
Yeah, lights up, getting ready to go.
Green, green, green. Love it. Alright, let's start cam here. Oh, there's scarpering.
And then out on the background, 4 or 5 wide. Chris Upsuch looks to get a better start on the outside, but Quinn able to carry the advantage down into turn 1.
Should be rocking around the mid sector here. This will be an interesting. See if the grid settle down. Surely have. No reds. Everybody's kept it on track, so well done.
Yeah, still a bit of 2 wide going on as they work their way through the infield. Quinn Wilson out front at the moment. Slim lead over Chris Upsuch, who's pushing him hard on the side of the map. Couple of moves going on in the background. Look like Trent Bennett there on the inside. Jared Eccleston as well making a move. Mark Price just sliding into position there and behind John Lee. In front of John Lee, sorry.
Yeah, looking very good, very clean. Steve Darren dive on the inside there. On right off Jenkins, but yeah, kept it clean. It's good stuff. Stuff we want to see here at Supercars NZ. Flying around the back there. Just trying to, these cameras I've got aren't very helpful.
Yeah, so using the banked last couple of corners here on the Homestead Miami layout. Counted as turns 9 and 10, obviously one big long arc, but with the oval they tend to count one corner as 2 on the oval layouts, so that's what we've got.
There we go, yep. Tim getting a bit medieval on the grass there, but back on track, looking good. It's a full lap of, yeah, Miami. Got Quinn Wilson, got a bit of a, let's have a look at the gaps, eh? Chuck that timing tower up. See what's going on.
Yeah, Quinn just stretching that out nearly to 1 second, as you can see there, hovering between 0.9 and actually down under 0.7 there, so Chris just able to close it up through that hairpin there, but Quinn able to get the good exit and pull away again out into the oval section of the track.
Yeah, that's the run. Top 3 here. Quinn, Chris and Scott out there doing it. Misfits entry, 3rd spot, Scott McKenzie and Derek Lovegrove, teammate there, blasting around here. Good fun around the oval.
Yes, and Misfits have become the new passion sim racing and populating a lot of this field and running 3rd and 4th at the moment.
Yeah, very cool. Oh, do you want to talk a little bit about race layout tonight and what the viewers are to expect?
Yeah, so we've got a couple of 20 lappers tonight around the circuit. That's going to make up 150 k's of racing all up. So it's the Napa Auto Parts 150 here at Homestead Miami Speedway.
Yeah, very cool. Napa, our weekly sponsor as well. So cheers, Napa Auto Parts. Loving your dedication to the broadcasting lounge and Supercars NZ. It's really, really good to see. And of course, Allport Motorsport always on board with us and always, yeah, supporting us with everything we do. So super happy for them, have them on board with us again.
Yeah, great level of dedication from Chitty and the team at Allports there, coming on board for yet another season. We've changed up the way our sponsorship structure works for this season so that we can accommodate all the numerous businesses in the sim racing world out there that were looking to get involved with us and support us. And yeah, we've been able to find a structure that has enabled each of those guys to support one series as someone's gone off at turn one there and running out towards the oval.
Yeah, got that. Oh, we've also got a Brett O'Keefe crash, which is unusual for Brett. Let's have a quick look at that. Oh, sorry, where are we? Oh, there we go.
Oh yes, that was Brett that I saw running out through the grass and coming back up onto
Into
the
no
banking
man's
on the
land.
oval.
Yep. Alright, back to life. Yeah, he was Stonesy. Might do an old board with him later on and yeah, see how he's going. We know he's got a few followers out there, so yeah, keen to yeah, support him while we're streaming. But here we are, Quinn Wilson, 1.2 gap on Chris, so he's got this V8 dialed in, so typical, he's a GT3 racer, switched over just to have a blast in the V8 and started off reasonably average, but finally got control of all that horsepower and the no anti-lock, no anti-skid, no traction control, just nothing, just give it shit, eh Shane?
Yeah, that's right, and it's amazing, isn't it? Because as tricky as these cars are to drive, and we saw it took quite a minute to get used to them, but it doesn't take long for the cream to rise to the top, and Quinn's showing his talent and able to, so far, absolutely dominate Div 2 this season, so I'm sure we'll probably be seeing him up in Div 1 next season.
Yeah, shame he's in a Holden, but we won't go there, Shane.
Well, that's probably half the reason he's winning. If he was in a Mustang, he'd be down in fourth with Derek Lovegrove.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway. Alright, Chris, Supercars NZ on the wing there. Just having a peruse out the back and having a look around this oval and yeah.
Yeah, looking under the rear wing, back at Scott McKenzie there. Scott sitting a little way back, just under half a second back from Chris at the moment, but certainly looking to see if he can get a bit closer to look at making a move, look at probably utilising the draft through the oval section, but he's certainly able to close up through the infield here. He's got his teammate Derek Lovegrove right there behind him as well to think about, and Luke Bradley not far behind, so nice tight little battle pack here.
Yeah, that's the one, Shane, and good that you brought up. Ooh, speaking of Luke Bradley, that was your fault, Shane. Luke, you can blame Shane for that. That wasn't me tonight. No commentator's curse here. Back to what I was saying about that draft around the oval side of things, Shane. That's certainly gonna change things up rather than a normal track, eh?
Yeah, for sure, and if you can time that right, there's a massive advantage to be paid. I believe the guys are lifting a little bit through the banking back around onto the front straight, so it's not quite a flat out run, so a little bit to manage through there, but if you can position the car right off that banking, then there is a big draft to be gained down in towards turn one.
Yeah, exciting racing. Just got a bit of data here right off Jenkins past Steve Darren. Let's have a little look here. Oh, Steve Darren getting a bit tangled up there. There's quite a bit going on. Let's see if we can pick up a bit earlier what happened there. Just jump down this data.
So you can see right off picking up one spot there on the Pennzoil car.
Yeah, we'll go back to live. It's not doing what I tell it to do, so good fun. Luke Bradley got some blackout tints on that beast. 5th spot.
Yeah, looking good. Meanwhile, we've got Scott McKenzie managed to get right up and behind Chris Uppich onto the oval this time around. He's pulled out down the front straight, so that's probably going to hurt him a little bit. Probably just trying to time his run a little bit.
Oh,
His
and his
Derek goes
teammate.
off.
Yeah, Derek had yeah, jump on the picks there.
Such a tricky spot there at turn 1, because turn 1 really just becomes part of the braking zone for turn 2 here, so you're trying to carry that brake as late as possible, but then obviously braking while turning through the corner in these cars, they don't particularly like it, and if you get it wrong and just have to try and carry a bit too much brake into the apex there, then it will cause you to lock up and run a little bit wide, and looks like that's what happened to Derek there.
Yeah, let's have a look at that. I think he was also trying to dodge his teammate as well, so his teammate had a good run on Quinn, on Chris, sorry, and yeah, so, let's have a quick look at this. We'll jump on the nose of Derek. So Scott, good run.
Oh yeah, you're right, he's just turned to the right to avoid running into the back of Scott, so sacrificed himself to avoid taking his teammate out. That's probably a wise move.
Yeah, and into the pits, Derek Scott McKenzie. So yeah, taking their first pit stops. Right, Quinn Wilson not coming in. Gonna bash those tyres a few more laps.
Yes, obviously just shy of the halfway mark here at the moment, as we're on lap 9 out of 20, so I imagine with the lead he's got, he's probably going to look to just split the race clear in half, so you'll come around again this lap, and the next time by we'll probably see him look to come to the pits, I would imagine. Then again, if I remember correctly, we have seen Quinn quite often, even when he is in control of the race, play the late stop game just to make sure he's got those fresh tyres late in the race to hold off any late challenges, so we could see him play that strategy again tonight.
Yeah, definitely depends on race room as well. I suppose if he's getting into traffic, bring it in, but if you've got a clear run, stay out there, do it, bang those laps out. Chris,
Chris
bringing it in now. Yep.
looking to cover the undercut from Scott McKenzie. Chris did run wide on that previous lap through the infield section, so it'll be interesting to see how much that's hurt him. Scott would have been getting his tyres up to temperature as well, so it depends on what Scott's outlap was like. So it's going to be very interesting to see where Chris comes out and slots in with Scott McKenzie here.
Yeah, be interesting. Very cool. Keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, Simon Nathan up in the 4th spot. Front runners coming in.
So Chris has dropped off the Jackson, is heading out of pit lane now, and he almost got the pit exit completely wrong as he's dropped in about a second and a half behind Scott McKenzie, so Scott able to make the undercut work, but yeah, when I was watching on my screen, it looked like Chris almost exited the pits far too early and probably just managed to recover it before receiving a drive-through penalty there.
Oh, there we go. Cheers for that data, Shane. It was the legend. Bloody good, man. Thank you.
All good.
Yeah, so still a few pit stops to be made, so 220 lap heat races. Good bit of fun. Here's Quinn, like you said, bring it in. Halfway mark.
Yeah, so doing 10 laps on that first set of tyres, coming in, getting a fresh set on, and looking to do 10 laps on the second stint. And obviously, nothing wrong with the formula for the first stint there, so he will look to just repeat what he's done and keep building on that margin and control the race out in front.
Yeah, very cool. Steve Darren coming in the pit lane. Down on the jacks. Pretty beastie camera, they must be humming past there, eh?
Yeah, looks like it's positioned just about on the racetrack there, so brave cameraman.
Definitely. Steve Darren almost a Gizzy re-entry there. Oh, and
He's
he's
lost
got
to make
loose.
contact with Trent Bennett. Oh. I think that was your commentator's curse that time, Wayne.
True, yeah, good point. I don't know if you saw that re-entry of Shane Van Gisbergen over the weekend.
Oh, that
Certainly,
was insane.
yeah, definitely. And Steve Darren was certainly replicating that until, yeah, cold tyres and sad day in the SDI camp. But he'll be out there doing it again.
So Luke Bradley out in front yet to stop.
Yep, Lance Clark, Shelby Power Mustang. Up 5 spots, look at that. I suppose that'll change, will it?
Yeah, that'll correct itself when he comes in for a stop. Not sure.
Yeah, well, Quinn Wilson's down 2 spots, so there we go.
Yeah, for sure, and we would be expecting Quinn to jump back to the lead once Luke and Lance take their stops.
Yeah, that's the one. So race order right now: Quinn Wilson, Scott McKenzie, Chris Supowicz. Did I get that right?
Close enough.
Close enough. Dan Turner, Jared Ecclestone, Simon Nathan. Yeah, so everybody's had their stops except for Luke Bradley and Lance Clark.
Yes, so those guys looking to take advantage of the clear air, maybe look at getting some screen time by being out in front.
Yeah, well done, Luke. Dominating the race right now.
Yeah, he's got a, what is it, a 18-second lead at the moment.
Oh, there we go. Awesome. And up 7 spots, so woohoo. Good racing. Nah, we're cheeky commentators, aren't we? Alright. What do we want to do? Want to do a bit of an in-car? Should we jump on with, see where Jared Stonesy is right now?
Yes, it looks like it's just about to come back on to the, no, it might be just at the start of the lap actually.
Oh yeah, okay. Hang about for a bit.
Yeah.
Jonathan Turner, 9th spot, Sim Mobility Hold'em. Good looking race livery, eh?
Yeah, nice simple white base to it and it's making some logos on top and a few black lines, so simple but effective I think.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And Simon Nathan, anybody want to sponsor Simon Nathan? I think I've talked about Simon before a little while ago. Fast racer here at SuperCars NZ. Always good to be in the top 10. Flat black Mustang thumping around here. Yeah, it's just screaming out for logos, isn't it?
It is, as Jared's just coming around to start another lap now.
Alright, let's do it, eh? Sounds good.
So in through turn 1, down the gears, hard on the brakes, back into second gear, bit of locking going on there as he struggles to get it pulled up, just manages to do so. Back to first gear for turn 3, patient on the throttle, he's got a car on his left there. Simon Nathan making a move.
Yep.
So grabbing gears on the run through the fast left-hander at turn 5 onto this little straight here, on the brakes, down to second gear for the right-hander at 6 as Simon locks up and runs a bit wide. That can give Jared an opportunity to get back as he manages to throttle all the way through turn 7, wide in the oversteer through there. Another good little straight and heading in towards nice tight hairpin. There was potentially a good outbraking chance there, but Jared thinking against throwing it down the inside. He'll look to set up the draft onto the oval section now, but just drops a wheel in the dirt. That's going to hurt his exit as he comes out onto the oval section now. Pulling gears up to turn 5, up to 5th gear, sorry, 6th gear as he turns into turn 9. Bit of a lift through there to get it down into the apex. And then out through turn 10, wide in the understeer, lets it drift out to the wall. Just about hitting the limiter in 6th gear on the run down the straight, so running quite a short ratio there, Jared. And fighting the rear lock in again into turn 2 there, and losing another spot as a result, so I think Jared might need to just wind his brake bias forward a little bit, at least for that first braking application of the lap there, because that's 2 laps in a row he's been locking rears and struggling to get it pulled up down there.
Yeah, it's either that or he's got someone in his ear going, "You're on the stream, you're on the stream, do good, do good."
Nothing like a bit of stream pressure.
Oh, race pressure, here we go. Yeah, SuperCars NZ, love it. Alright, cheers Jared, it was good to meet you when I was up your way, and yeah, certainly, yeah, cool people, good fun. Alright, here we are. Jump back. Quinn Wilson, 5-second lead on Scott McKenzie.
Yes, the field has cleansed itself, everybody's taken those stops, and not too many tight battles at the moment. Jared Eccleston not far behind Jonathan Turner by the look of it. But yeah, the top order are a little bit spread out at the moment, so they've all settled into their thing, looking to see if they can bring it home nice and cleanly.
Yep, bit of race room. Actually, that's what we should be doing. Shane, you're right. We should be looking at the gaps and finding where this race is unfolding. Jonathan Turner and Jared. Yeah, bit of a correction in the background there. Jared just getting in close with Rodolph Jenkins. Oh no, we got, is that Derek back there?
It must be a lap car there, that Misfits car, because shown behind.
Oh yeah, there we go. James McKenzie. James McKenzie, 21st. Yep. 21st spot. So the race here, Jared.
Yeah, so Jonathan was the car that just slipped past Jared into turn 2 as we finished that hot lap with him. So Jared looking to see if he can move up and get that spot back, but just slipping away a little bit at the moment. Simon Nathan running in 6th spot, just ahead of Jonathan there.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's what happens when you're following the tail end of the car, eh? In front of you, and yeah, they go off, you go off. It's yeah, quite an interesting concept. Yeah, been there, done that.
And credit to Jared there, because I've also been there where the 2 guys in front have made a mistake and you think, here's my opportunity, I can throw it into this gap. But Jared recognised that he wasn't quite going to have the space to get it in there and just held back a little bit. Allowed himself to get onto the back of these guys and put the pressure on, and he might just about get a move done here on Jonathan. He's going to have to go the long way around. If he can hold it there, though, he might get the better exit onto the oval, and he certainly has been able to hold it there.
Good spot. Alright.
Oh, they're going to go 3 wide!
3 wide through the oval. Yeah, Simon Nathan was like, I don't know if I want a part of this.
Yeah, Jared unfortunately right up on the dirty line there, couldn't really go anywhere with that. There's only really 1 or 2 grooves through turn 9 and 10 there, and he was right out in the marbles, so was only going to hit to the wall if he tried to stick with that. But again, He's right there, looks to go to the outside. He'll look to cut back and get the better exit through here.
Oh, this is a race they'll be talking about for years to come. This is incredible racing, eh? These three guys.
Yes, so good, and Jared's able to get alongside Simon Nathan now. He's on the inside of this hairpin. Oh, bit of
Oh!
oversteer through the apex though, and that's just cost him and allowed Simon to get the drive out of there and get back ahead.
Yeah, neck and neck, to and fro.
Down the inside into turn 8 though, and he's able to get it this time. Can he make it stick? Able to park the car to block the switchback from Simon, and I think he's got it done. He will have to be aware of the drive that Simon's going to get through the oval section now.
Yeah, foot flat, and like you said, I think Jared a little bit struggling with a bit of understeer.
Yeah, you can see it just pushing up through turn 10 there, but able to keep it off the wall and carry good speed down the front straight, so looks like he's got that job done. Now he will set his sights on Jonathan Turner, who's just been able to skip away a little bit while these two guys have been battling.
That's good. Good fun. Just trying to find a...
Oh, big correction there.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, eh? Yeah. Yeah, Simon Nathan's certainly running a bit wide there, so they've certainly spread out. Let's go back to where we were and find where are we? Dylan Radford and Derek Lovegrove. Let's see what's happening there.
Dawn's locked up and Derek's able to just slide by on the inside, so you pick that up at the perfect time.
Yeah, nice pass. Nice pass. Derek Lovegrove making his way back up through the field, was running 4th spot, so running wide and a couple of incidents and dropped back down to 13th. Should probably have a look at that. Shane, what do we got? Quinn Wilson equal there, movers and groovers we like to call it. Brett O'Keefe down 8 spots but still out there doing it.
Jared Epperson up 9, so an awesome race from him.
Yeah, Steve Darren up 7. What is Steve Darren up to? Long time supporter, SuperCars NZ, SDI. Steve Darren, all round good bastard. Good fun in the chat, and yeah, good fun to race.
Yeah, for sure, as Quinn's just coming through the last couple of corners now on his final lap.
Oh yeah, there we go. Cheers Shane. White flags up. There we go, Quinn Wilson, well done. First 20 lapper. Scott McKenzie second. Luke Bradley not too far behind, same as Chris. Dan Turner. Jonathan Turner thrashing that Holden around there. Go Jared 7th. Simon Nathan. Ooh, did he get him? Not quite. Yeah, here they are flying over the order now. Steve down, Trent Bennett. Derek Lovegrove. Dylan Radford. Ross Watson. Andrew Johnston. Tim Vaughan. Jono Gibson. Cat Mustang. Brett O'Keefe limping. He's got on limp mode.
Does he sure feel himself a bit here, maybe?
I'd say he's his Tiptronics playing up because there's something to do with those Falcon problems where they dive into limp mode. Yeah, something like that anyway. Alright, so what have they got? Have they got a bit of a break here?
Yes, a 5-minute warm-up period coming up before the second 20 lapper.
Very cool. 5-minute warm up. Shall we jam our video on Shane and refresh ourselves and get ready for the next round, eh?
Sounds good.
Ha ha ha, Quinn Wilson celebrating Paraflights Queenstown, winner of the first heat. 20 lapper, got another 20 lapper coming up soon, and we've got a Napa Auto Parts car care bucket to give away tonight. Shane?
Yeah, that's right. So Napa obviously sponsoring this week's racing and also have come on board as sponsor of the broadcasting lounge. So great to have them on board. And they've given us a few car care buckets to give away, and we're going to give one of those away tonight. And between you and I, Wayne, we've decided to give it away to the winner of the feature race.
Yeah, that's the one. So we'll see who wins the both the heat races tonight and have a look at the points. And the winner's the winner. May as well win. So yeah, see how you go, Quinn. Another 20 lapper coming up. If you make a shambles of that one, well then somebody else might get the bucket. So all bets on Quinn. See what happens.
For sure, should be exciting.
Yeah. Massive shout out to iRacing.com giving us this platform to have a blast on. Wow, this he's into it, isn't he? Eh? Loves the V8.
I'm surprised it's got any tyres left.
Treating the Holden the way it should be treated, eh? Then you just push it off a cliff when you finish with it, isn't it? Yeah, there we go.
Well, there goes the engine, so you might need to push it off a cliff now to be fair.
Oh, good. Who else have we got out there? Steve Darren in the warm-up. Cutting some laps. Getting some practice, finding the brake markers. Makita SDI entry. Steve Darren interiors. Shop fit outs. doing a big job at the hospital at the moment, or if he's finished that, not too sure. But yeah, big fit out king at in Auckland. So starting new business, want to shop, fit out. Talk to Steve Darren, SDI. He'll know the products, he'll know the gear. All right, feature race. Gridding up now.
Yes, another 20 laps
Actually,
coming up.
all keen, aren't they?
Yeah, heaps jumping onto the grid straight away. They will only have a minute for this one as opposed to the 2 minutes they get before the heat race.
Here we go, and yeah, reminder, a Napa bucket to give away tonight to the race winner, or the winner of both, or yeah, however it pans out points wise. Shane will check that, and yeah, see how it all pans out.
So we're going round, overall round winner, are we?
Yeah, of both the races, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
sorry, yeah. Of
Yeah.
the yeah, of tonight. Yep. Sounds good. So if Quinn Wilson bins it and quits, well then you never know. Could be somebody else take the bucket tonight. Or kick the bucket, so to speak.
Well, hopefully they don't kick the bucket.
Alright, green. I'm certainly gonna not focus on the cameras, and I'm gonna focus on our focus on the cameras that we've got, not the ones that are loaded, because they're not doing what they need to do. So, whoa, look at that! Oh, we got a car around.
Couple of cars going around.
Jono Gibson.
Looks like most of the field managed to get through pretty cleanly there and behind them.
This one, Quinn Wilson.
Mark Price looking for a move on Brett O'Keefe there in the background.
Sounds like it should be around the other way, but you know. No, sorry, Mark. Oh, love our comradeship at SuperCars NZ. It's certainly next level. That's for real. And would you say that's Andrew Johnson looking for a move on Brett O'Keefe as well, or? But definitely, yeah. Alright, round the back stretch. Certainly a cool camera view, look at that.
Yeah, dedicated cameraman out there outside of the pit wall following the cars around. Well done.
Yeah, definitely. Poor dude. Yeah, thumping down there. Simon Nathan, Daniel Turner, Luke Bradley, Chris, Scott, and Quinn. Good battle here in the top 5. What happened to the old reverse grid, Shane, in the second heat? That was always something we did. Don't know why they've changed that.
Yeah,
always made it
personally,
extremely exciting.
Personally, I'm not always a fan of it, just because you do sometimes end up with a fair bit of carnage that you don't necessarily want to see. But
oh, Simon Nathan.
Yeah, what a move. Absolutely sending it.
Yeah, we do it for the fun, Shane. You know,
Absolutely. And it's always a lot of fun in piston kart.
Yeah. Oh, it just makes for good streaming, really.
Yeah, it does. When they keep it clean, it definitely creates good racing. I know from my point of view, I've had a reverse grid pole in another league and celebrated it, and then kind of wished I hadn't been starting from pole.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of pressure when you know you don't have the pace to be on pole and you've got all that.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely, yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. certainly changes the perspective of the entire race and people's nerves and how they feel. Yeah. Maybe called getting thrown in the deep end too, Shane.
That probably just about sums it up.
Sink or swim, man. Got pole. Wow, Simon Nathan really carving around here. Pushing Chris wide.
Yeah, there was a bit of a lock-up, but he managed to keep it clean and get the spot. Up to
Yeah.
4th place now, so absolutely moving up 4 spots.
Yeah, and then the first 4 laps, so yeah. Up in a 4th, looking for a spot on the grid, I'd say. Mind you, Luke Bradley's leapt away.
Yeah, plenty of time to make up that gap though. He'll look to get some good clean laps in, the others in clear air, and might just about get to the back of him approaching the pit stop, and then he'll look to do something on strategy.
Yeah, so Scott McKenzie digging in early, one in that top spot.
Yes, Quinn able to keep it a lot close. Scott able to keep it a lot closer to Quinn than he was in that first race. So maybe he had a bit of a listen to the stream during that warm-up and got wind that we're giving away a bucket to the round winner tonight. So he's giving it a bit of extra effort and look to see if he can get ahead of Quinn and take that bucket for himself.
Hey, if he gave him a good old Macca tap and spun him round, he'd be a good chance, Scott.
Well, I mean, they were first and second in the first race, so if they're first and second in the second race, are we tied on points? How do we decide it then? Is it the winner of the feature gets it, or...?
Oh, we'll just flip a coin.
Sounds good.
Flip a coin here in the lounge. Heads I win, tails you lose, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, alright, we've got the gaps up. Jonathan Turner, Steve Darren into... Oh, good stuff. Let's hang around here for a bit, eh?
Yeah, there's
Because
seems to
we've
be
got
plenty of
that.
action going on here.
Yeah, we've got that little battle in the background of Simon Nathan and Trent Bennett as well, neck and neck around the oval part there. Simon Nathan tucking in, but he knows how to pass here, doesn't he? So let's see what happens.
Yeah, what happened to Simon though? He was up into 4th last time we looked at him, and he's down in 8th now.
That's a tricky question, isn't it?
He's pitted.
Okay, so taking his pit stop early,
Yeah.
or did he fly through pit lane times? Show Simon.
No,
Nathan.
actually, I don't think he's completed a pit stop.
Yeah, he may have crashed in the pit lane, maybe.
Yeah, might have done. Yeah, very strange. I've definitely got entered pit lane and left pit lane data on him, but a lot of people showing that, so I think there may be a part of the track where they're actually registering as being in the pits when they're not actually in the pits.
Yeah, just scrolling through data here, and there's not much popping up that I can see. Oh, Simon Nathan went off track, so let's have a quick look. Ooh, around the oval, full noise in the V8. Coming too hot. Locks the rears, bounces over the curb and over into the grass. Gee, there was only one spot, so yeah. Good race here. Race is on. Just jump back into the gaps, find the race. Derek Lovegrove right off Jenkins. We're pretty much right there. Ooh, right off, just locking the fronts.
Yeah, and Derek able to capitalise on that and just sweep on through.
Same back here. Ross Watson, Brett O'Keefe, Chris Zupwich, something like that.
Zupasich.
Zupasich,
Oh,
and
he's
Scott
really going for the
McKenzie.
stage 4 lightning kit on the Commodore there.
Definitely.
Taking everything you can off it. James coming to pit lane here.
Yep. So compulsory tyres.
Yep, minimum four tyres to be taken at some stage during the race.
Go. Quinn Wilson still. Scott McKenzie only 1 second. He'd be like, I just can't quite reach you. It's like somebody's just holding him back and he's just trying to reach and just can't quite get him. Yeah.
Yes, I wonder if Quinn's just managing the gap a little bit more, managing his tyres and giving Scott a little bit more hope to push him into using his tyres a bit more. But Quinn coming up on some lap traffic ahead. No, sorry, I stand corrected. I was looking at Scott's car and saw a car in front of Scott and thought I was looking at Quinn's car.
Yeah. But Luke, plenty of clear air around him. He's got what, 5 seconds on Dan Turner, and yeah. Enjoy your race, Luke. Looking good out there. Third spot on the V8s. Sending it.
Yeah, so that's always a nice feeling when you're running in a podium position, to have not a lot of pressure around you and just able to do your own thing. Can get a little bit boring when you're a bit further down the grid with that sort of gap around you. It just feels like an extended test session, but definitely the carrot of being able to race for a podium position with plenty of space around you makes it a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah, definitely. Still not too. What are we? Yeah, 5 seconds back to Dan Turner. Steve Darren up in the 5th. Trent Bennett, Jonathan Turner. Still going for it.
Yes, a bit of a race-long battle going on here, so wonder if Jonathan might think about looking to get in for an undercut soon. As Scott McKenzie's going for the undercut on Quinn Wilson out front.
Oh, there we go. So you have to keep an eye on that when Quinn comes in. Thousands of people turned out to. Ooh. That was pretty messy, eh? That was pretty messy.
I
Both
kept
cars.
clean though, so avoided
Yeah.
contact.
So, yeah, and look who's lurking in the background. Brett O'Keefe, OKMS. Massive supporter of Simability.
Oh, I've just seen Scott have a massive moment out of the pits on cold tyres, so that will hurt him in his attempt to undercut Quinn Wilson.
Yeah, I think this is where the race is at right now. Right here, Brett O'Keefe, Derek Lovegrove, and right off Jenkins. I think Brett's just hanging about, just thinking, yeah, you guys are gonna tangle up soon.
Yeah, is this rider coming to the pits though? Looks like
Oh
it,
yeah,
and
same as
DJ
Brett.
following him as well. And Quinn also in from the lead, so interesting to see where he's going to come out relative to Scott McKenzie. As I mentioned, Scott had a bit of a moment out of the pits coming through, I think it was through turns 3 and 4.
Up on the jack. Just jump on the back wing.
And Scott just coming down into turn 1 now, so it is going to be pretty tight, but yeah, Quinn's going to have him by a couple of seconds here.
Yeah, Scott warm tyres, so Bit more grip. Quinn out there on cold tyres.
Lap car jumps out of the way for him.
Yeah, well done. I think Quinn's just said, I'm out of here. I'll see you later.
Yeah, looks that way, doesn't it?
Clear open track. Alright. Hot lap, Quinn Wilson. Bringing it around the back. You ready?
I sure am. So he's going to bring it through the banking here to finish off this lap and start the next one. Bringing up the shift lights in 6th gear, on the brakes through turn 1, down through the gears, down to 2nd gear as he comes into turn 2 here. Onto the throttle, just hitting the limiter in 2nd gear. Back on the brakes and slow it down for turn 3. Hold it to the left to open up turn 4 here. And then manage the throttle out through turn 5. Pulling gears down the straight, able to stay nice and smooth on the steering through there. Back to 2nd gear as it turns into turn 6 here. And that follows very quickly into turn 7 again. Just manage the throttle and fight the oversteer. Up to 5th gear down this straight, on the brakes again, back down to 1st gear for the turn 8 hairpin. And actually using a fair bit of 1st gear on the exit, where normally when people use 1st gear in these cars they tend to grab 2nd before they get back on the throttle. And grabbing 6th gear on the way into the banking here, just a couple of little lifts through the middle of the corner there and back on it, so we've really got this car hooked up through there.
I don't even think he lifted, Shane. That was incredible. He was hauling, man.
Yeah, I definitely had a couple of little lifts, but or at least one little lift, but it wasn't much. It was definitely very hooked up.
Yeah. Well done, Quinn, with your shoey photo there. Very cool. Enjoy it. Yeah, Quinn's certainly up there in the GT3s and getting his head around running a V8 here at SuperCars NZ, running first spot with a what do we got, a 6-second gap on Scott McKenzie. So yeah, say goodbye to Div 2 next season, Quinn, if you're hanging around for the V8s.
Yeah, for sure. If he's around for our summer series, we'll definitely be asking him to move into Div 1.
Yeah, looking forward to that, see how he goes. Banging good laps, I would imagine Scott McKenzie will be the same, so watch out for that. Still people ramping to get into SuperCars NZ. We've shut the door on the championship this season because we want to give these races a bit of time to dig in and race against their mates and not throw anybody in the mix. So any you people keen to race next season, look out for our flyers for the summer series. And yeah, we're going again. We don't stop racing here at SuperCars NZ. Never have, never will. Derek Lovegrove, Brett O'Keefe. Back to this.
Yeah, so these guys fighting over the tail end of the top 10 at the moment. One of the things I love about our racing too is you always see these battles going on all the way through the field, whether they're fighting over the lead or fighting over 20th place. They always just want to have good hard racing and have a bit of fun out there and try and beat the guy that's in front of them. So
yes, nice fun fair racing is what we're after here at SuperCars NZ. And look at this guy, Steve Darren, 5th spot.
Yeah, well done, Steve. Up 5 spots. Starting 10th and moving up to 5th in this one.
Yeah,
Very
and
good
that
effort.
actually is a photo of Steve. I asked him, and yep, that's him. That was him in a town in Aussie, playing a didgeridoo in the middle of the street. So yeah, true Aussie Steve Darren there. That's him playing his didgeridoo. Yeah, so.
I'll take your
Yeah,
word for that, Wayne.
yeah, no, that's the one. Yeah, no, it's cutting laps here and certainly enjoying the track. So well done. What have we got in the gains? Steve Darren up 5 spots, up in a 5th spot. So you're enjoying blasting around here. Top 3 sticking the same.
Sir Trent Bennett up 5 as well. James McKenzie up 9. Brett O'Keefe up 9 also.
Yeah, Brett O'Keefe doesn't count because he's fast. No, I hope you're enjoying racing here, Brett, and we enjoy your dedication to our league as well. So, yeah, very cool. Chris, bit of a rough night. Down 9 spots.
And coming back into the pits, unfortunately, so...
Yeah, let's have a look at the pit lane times.
Unfortunately, Chris has breached his incident point limit and ended up to a drive-through, so that's why he's coming back into the pits.
Oh, there we go.
Had a feeling it was going to be to serve a penalty because I didn't see any apparent damage on the car, although he has stopped in the lane and taken service, so wonder if he wasn't quite aware that that was a drive-through and thought he had to stop in his box.
Yeah, I've done that before, and then you have to. Your black flag doesn't disappear, does it?
No, it doesn't, so that's going to be extremely unfortunate for him once he recognises
Yeah,
his mistake.
where is the 17th spot? I think we could clear that black flag. I don't think it'll be a problem.
Yeah, well, he's already taking his second stop, isn't he?
Yeah. So, yeah. Been there, done that, didn't know exactly what to do, jumped in the jumped into my pit and didn't
Yeah.
carry out the drive through. Yeah. Inexperience and yeah. We're here to help as much as hinder at SuperCars NZ. Yeah, Quinn Wilson out there in the Holden, eh? Look at that. The old blue oval's not getting represented overly well tonight.
Yeah, hopefully we don't hear the bloody Ford guys crying about parity again.
Yeah, so I might have to just shut the stream down and I'm going home. Yeah. I'll see you later, Shane. You've had a good night. Oh, good fun. Look at this.
At least you got one on the podium in this race for now.
For now. Yeah, for now.
Till he blows up an engine.
Yeah. Oh, there, I've got to admit that Holden engine hung out for a while with Quinn Wilson's burnout in the warm-up, so yeah. Nice blast by Luke, back marker, well done. Dan Turner looking at some traffic coming up. Good races. Alright, let's find some, should we jump back to the gaps and find some battles, eh? So Brett O'Keefe in there again. Simon Nathan.
Bit of a lock up there for Simon as BJ is carving his way through the field, up 10 spots now. Oh, bit of a moment through there, runs wide into the grass, just manages to hold on to it, but that's cost him his chance to get a run, but Simon's locked towards, cuts through the middle.
Oh wow, yeah, and yeah. Brett just putting the hammer down and taking advantage of that, and see you later, Simon, for now. But yeah, good race. Derek Lovegrove, Simon, Nathan. Look, not giving up, chucking the nose in. Yeah. This is some of the best racing, I think. Wow, it's incredible. Derek Lovegrove, Simon Nathan, Brett O'Keefe.
Yeah, sometimes the best way to battle a guy in these cars is just sit him behind and put the pressure on and wait for him to make a mistake, because it is really easy to make a mistake in these cars, and when you make one it tends to cost you a fair bit as well. And if you can just put that pressure on and wait for that sort of mistake that we've seen there, but Derek made a similar mistake himself, so couldn't capitalise. But if you can keep it clean while the guy in front's struggling to hold it on track, then it can become very easy to just cruise on by.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, this is brilliant. Love it. But I guess white flags up. Here we are. Quinn Wilson.
Yeah, final lap for Quinn, coming into turn 2 now, so making his way around one last time. Just got a lapped car sitting in behind him there at the moment. That's Chris Uppersich there, so unfortunate night for Chris as he's had that penalty and had things not go his way and ended up off the lead lap, unfortunately.
Yep, all part of racing, unfortunately, like you say, but yep. Quinn Wilson, 9-second gap on Scott McKenzie.
Yeah, he's absolutely dominated the night, and we made note of Scott able to keep close to Quinn on that opening lap, and I did wonder if Quinn was just managing things a little bit more and using a bit less of his tyres there on that opening stint, and certainly has been able to put the hammer down after the pit stop and just build that gap. Scott, meanwhile, coming under a little bit of pressure from Luke Bradley in behind, so as Quinn's going to come across the line, it'll be interesting to see if Scott's able to hold on to that.
Right, let's hop on that right now. Let's look for the draft, eh?
Yeah, looks like he's going to have enough. Luke not quite able to get there. Scott holding off a P2. Luke P3. Dan Turner P4. Steve Darren. Oh, well done, mate.
Those three. Good blast at SuperCars NZ. Good racing, Div 2. This is where it's at, man. You want to see some good fun racing? Join us. Brett O'Keefe. I did have a Brett O'Keefe crashed. I don't know what the go was there. Oh, Scott collected. Blind motor, maybe, or out of gas, one of the two. Doing a Dion DeGraaf and didn't fuel it up enough, but this guy.
I wonder, because we saw BJ slow in at the end of race 1 as well, I wonder if he's just not wanting to take points off anybody since he's not full time in the championship.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense too, so. Yeah, here we go, Quinn Wilson, celebrate. Got a Napa Auto Parts car care bucket coming your way. We'll suss that out or send a message to the appropriate people and we'll get that on the courier, and yeah, we'll go from there. Very cool. Alright, you want to wind it up, Shane?
Yes, well done Quinn on an awesome win. Cheers to everybody for joining us tonight. Cheers to Napa Auto Parts for sponsoring this week's racing and for sponsoring the broadcasting lounge. Cheers to All Ports Motorsports for sponsoring this season of the V8s Championship here at SuperCars NZ. Cheers to iRacing for the platform for us to go racing on. And once again, cheers to everybody at home for tuning in. Cheers Wayne for joining me, and we will see you on Thursday for some GT3 action at Interlagos.